so much adaptation news lately, which is perfect for an adaptation news video. Everything I will be going over today will be linked in the description. And starting off, I will get into a little bit older adaptation news because I need help from any Joe Abercrombie fans watching. So as you might have heard, Joe Abercrombie's novel, Best Served Cold, has been picked up for adaptation, and Joe Abercrombie himself is helping write the script. We also have two other names attached to the project, Rebecca Ferguson, who played in Dune and Silo, and we have Tim Miller as director. Tim Miller has also directed Deadpool and Terminator Dark Fate. So my question to any Joe Abercrombie fans, I have not read any of his books. Can I start with reading Best Served Cold? I have heard that this is a good entry point to the First Law and that it is a standalone novel within the First Law, but I've also heard that it spoils things for the First Law trilogy. So that's my question for you. Do I need to read the First Law trilogy first, or can I just dive into Best Served Cold? Moving on to more books I haven't read, we have a trailer for Netflix's version of One Piece. This is a live action adaptation they are doing, and I've heard mostly people being skeptical, but actually having positive responses to the trailer for the most part. I've also heard a fair amount of criticisms, so I just hope that this is a good adaptation for all the One Piece fans out there. And speaking of hoping for a good adaptation, we have more stills from Wheel of Time Season 2. I have not read past book 1, so I really don't know anything that's going on in these stills, but it looks kind of intriguing. Also, this is just still image, but it does actually kind of look like Matt from Season 1, so hopefully the actor change isn't too jarring. I know Season 1 was highly contentious, but I'm still hoping for a better Season 2, or at least a somewhat enjoyable Season 2, so hopefully that actually comes to pass. Rosamund Pike also gave an interview with Entertainment Weekly about her experience reading the audiobooks for the Wheel of Time series. I will read a little bit about what she says here. I usually go between sitting and standing because there are some characters I can't do sitting down. Like, funnily enough, Siwan Sanchi, the Amerlin seat, because of where the voice comes from. And of course, Loyal. They didn't discuss any of the audiobooks past The Dragon Reborn, which is the third book in the series, but I'm hoping that Rosamund Pike continues to do the entire series because I love her narration for these books, and I'm hoping that I can listen to her narration for all of the books one day. And what is probably the biggest news, we have the first look at Netflix's live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender. We have stills for all of our main characters. We have Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko. Visually, these look pretty good. The only one that doesn't strike me is Sokka, but it's only an image, and I've been wrong just looking at stills before, so hopefully he can really embody Sokka. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reactions online for these stills. Honestly, just mixed reactions to the show in general, which I totally get. Do we need an Avatar: The Last Airbender live action? No, we don't. The show, the animation is perfect. I honestly think the show will be better than the movie that shall not be named. So, I mean, it's not like that's a high bar to cross, but it will at least be better than that, I'm imagining. We also had a first look teaser trailer, which is just the symbols of each nation in this universe. It's kind of cool looking, but again, it's just symbols. It doesn't really show us a whole lot about the show. Honestly, none of this shows us a whole lot about the show, but I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic about it. It's more enjoyable for me to be excited about something than it is for me to be negative about something, so I'm trying. But honestly, I do have a lot of reservations about the show. We don't need it in the first place, and the original creators did leave the production, so we'll see. And finally, we have a trailer and a release month for Netflix's version of The Three Body Problem. Again, I was not expecting much from this at all. I've not read the book yet, but the trailer looks promising. So I will likely give this a chance, and the release date is January 2024. So we have a date now to look forward to. That is all of the news for today. Be sure to hit the like button. You can always chat with me more in the comments and in my Discord, which will also be linked in the description. And I hope to see you in another video.